You stare at the ceiling. You were supposed to be somewhere else by now, weren't you? You had a plan, a timeline, a version of yourself who would have figured it out by this age. But here you are, stuck, tired, wondering how everything slipped off track. You whisper to yourself, this isn't how it was supposed to go. And the silence agrees with you. But listen carefully, because what you're feeling right now is not failure. It's the quiet tremor before transformation. We've been taught that life is supposed to follow a pattern. Graduate, get the job, find the love, stay calm, be happy. But nobody told you what to do when the pattern breaks, when your plan collapses in your hands like sand, when the road you've been running suddenly disappears into fog. That's when panic creeps in, because your brain was trained to chase certainty. Psychologists call it control addiction, the mind's desperate attempt to predict, manage, and perfect every outcome. But control is an illusion. You don't stay calm by controlling everything. You stay calm by learning to surrender to what you can't. When life falls apart, your nervous system panics first. It doesn't care about your goals or your plans. It just wants safety. You enter a state called hypervigilance. It's the survival mode that makes you replay every mistake, every what if, every door that closed. You start believing your peace depends on fixing everything right now, but calm doesn't come from fixing, it comes from feeling. You don't need to figure it all out. You need to feel it all through. The discomfort, the confusion, the silence, they are not enemies. They are teachers. And when you stop running from them, they begin to teach you the art of surrender. Sometimes what's breaking inside you isn't your adult life. It's your inner child crying for safety. That part of you that grew up believing love was earned, that you had to succeed to be seen, that mistakes made you unworthy. So when life stops going as planned, that old wound reopens. It whispers, I've failed, I'm not enough. But what if you didn't need to fix that voice? Just listen to it? Calm begins when you stop judging yourself for feeling lost. When you say to that scared inner voice, I hear you, we're safe now. We don't need to be perfect to be loved. This is shadow work, making peace with the parts of you the world told you to hide. The anger, the fear, the sadness, the shame. They're not weaknesses. They're chapters of your story, and every chapter has a purpose. Maybe calm isn't about silence. Maybe calm is about trust. Trust that not knowing is part of knowing. Trust that detours aren't punishments. They're redirections. Psychologists call this radical acceptance, the practice of seeing life as it is, not as you wish it to be. Because peace doesn't come from a perfect life. It comes from the power to say, I can still breathe, even when it hurts. So the next time things don't go as planned, don't panic. Pause. Ask yourself, what is life trying to teach me here? What if this is not the end but the turning point? You are not behind. You are becoming. And every setback is a seed disguised as soil. So tonight, when your plans feel shattered and your path feels uncertain, breathe. You are not off track. You are exactly where your growth begins. Calm isn't something you find. It's something you build, breath by breath. Through surrender, through softness, through self-trust. And when the world feels too loud, remember, peace is not a place. It's a practice. If the chaos of comparison ever makes you forget your worth, then don't miss our next video. This one mindset shift will end social comparison. It's the key to escaping the pressure of measuring yourself against everyone else's timeline, and finally, living for you. So hit subscribe, ring the notification bell, and keep walking your own path, because you're not behind, you're just becoming. Be gentle with your becoming.